Okay, Wednesday, January 17th.
MNQ
Done for
by
the day.
Signal
You're
2.
going to hear signals because the market's still open and it's 2 o'clock in New York. So you can see this is a live price right here. But let me just go through the trades, the actual trades. Well, let's show you the Replicano. Not bad today. Only one malfunction, and I got out of it immediately with a break even. But this is the lead account. It was more than enough. What I did was I passed the 25K yesterday, so this is a PA now. And I'm going to add an eval here, 80% off. So legit, it might be 13 accounts, including this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. That's great. So 13 accounts. And I'm really over 150, but just say, fuck, I'm going to say 150 times 13. So right there is 2,000, which is great. So, my whole idea was, well, trade 10 accounts, go for 200 a day. It's 2,000 a day. But now, being I got 13 accounts, I can actually go for less. A little less stressful, a little easier to hit the profit goal. So the ultimate goal, I could have added 7 accounts last night, but I think I'm just going to add one at a time.
MNQ trade
really
alert by Signal 2.
Let's see. These signals look like they weren't doing well right now. Let me go to
MNQ by Signal 2.
All right, that's on the lower time frame, not on the high. So it's kind of cool to have these signals chirping like that because it tells me what the lower time, which it's only 12.4, but if I go to where these signals are, you got 4 longs right here. The higher time frame, which is only 15.4, didn't give any signals yet, but maybe you want to get in early here. Not that I would. I'm done for the day, but as I say that, you can see I won a long right here just a few minutes ago, which was kind of crazy because it was a couple minutes before 2, which was not a good idea. So this time frame, this is where I took the long right here. No long on this time frame here. Volume looks very, very low. This just spiked up to over 2,000 at 2 o'clock. It was flying all around him. It just stopped. So probably gonna, who the hell knows? I don't know. So anyway, counts are looking good. A couple of milestones. Broke 11,000. Never did that before. I guess it's, as traders, I guess accomplishing a goal. You're breaking a milestone that you never did before. But the better one is if you look at this now. As far as I know, the threshold stays at $50,100. So from here on out, my drawdown's not going to follow me. I'm pretty much we're above. So, because of Replicano, they're not perfect, but they all look above. Well, they got to get above 6, I guess, right? Because it's 51.5. So, yeah, they're just about where that drawdown's going to stop following. Just a few bucks more here. Of course, these are, new evals. I'm contemplating, this one got a little late jump, so it's still below. It's contemplating if I do want to trade, trade like, say, now. I'll just trade this one, get it up to here. I will do that one day when I have a little more time, which is not the next few days, but possibly next week. But I don't feel the burning desire that I got to make this one match that. But I probably will when I have extra time. Or if one of those days where I felt like I got my profit goal and I got another hour to kill, maybe I'll pump it up and see what happens. So anyway, that's the recaps again. Replicano, not horrible. I think it was just one order that didn't
MNQ
fill, and then
by Signal 4.
I don't even remember the trade. So looks like right out of the gate, I do my one test trade. This was a 10-second, just a beautiful trade. 10 seconds. I took a long, and the market was way down. And if you look, I was long all day. The short that's in here, except for this one, this was a malfunction, and I closed it immediately. So it wasn't even me going short. But I'm going to see if I can walk through these trades. It's several hours since I traded. But unfortunately, I trade on the 15.4 chart, but you can see it's not plotting my orders on here. And I don't know why. NinjaTrader is probably going to say, oh, there's probably an indicator on here that's blocking it. Why that would happen, who the hell knows. But yet, I'll go to the 12.4 and they are plotting on it. I mean, who the hell knows? Again, just if anything's going to take me down, it's going to be a mechanical issue. So just to, I was here at market open. Again, I don't like to trade at market open. These numbers are just way through the roof. I don't know if it'll show how high they were or where they were. It really doesn't. They were like at 3, 4, 5,000. You can see right here, this line is the low of the day. So I'm watching this and it hits it right at the whole number and a blast right through it. Spike back, that's always resistance area. And it did resist it a bit and then just tumble through. Once it crashed through, I knew we were in for a pretty deep drop. But I didn't know for how long. And again, I don't want to trade this. Just way too crazy for me. All right, hits the low again, bounces. You're like, all right, maybe that's the bottom. It's still too early for me to trade. And it comes right down, pushes a little lower, pushes a little lower now. So you're talking, how long was that spike? Like, where did it start? Wow, almost 850, 840. So it went down, almost 100 points, right? And here, lows of the day. Now I'm looking because the steam is kind of, you see a loss on a signal. Got a win there. But, these longs are coming back now. So I'm looking for a long signal here, actually. I don't think I get one. There's now a long signal comes in. That's what I was waiting for. Here's the low of the day. Comes even more. Another rush down. I still was holding up. Wow, and look at that. More lows. Now, luckily, this crash here. Now, I'm looking at this. I think it's going here. And I know it could flip at any moment. So I took a long right there. So what a perfect long. It kind of hesitated here. A couple things. You got second standard deviation and third. Usually when price gets between these two levels, that's when you'll see the reversal of some sort. So I had that. I had a Ludwig level here. And, of course, a low of the day. After this is over 100-point drop, even if it's going to continue, we're probably going to get some kind of correction. It could be a 50-point correction. So I played this and won it immediately. If it didn't, I was going to add in here. If this broke, I'd add in here. And then I got, when price gets in here, you always get some kind of jolt up. So I was willing to take that risk with, 1 micro I was in and won it. So that was the first trade.
MNQ trade alert.
You can see now it does come exactly to the low, which I expected. So I'm so glad I was right on that. And that might have been it. That might have been the low.
MNQ by signal 2.
It really didn't get much lower than that. So you could see I'm adding in. I'm taking profits. So it's a pretty good read by me, even on a down day to win longs like that. A little risky, but long. Really quick scalps, out. And these are all individual wins right here. So the first $30, which, you're trading minis, it's $300 right there, which is, my ultimate goal. Look, from 17 to 22. So it was crashing through those levels, and I was still able to play the longs. Let's see what I was doing. Yeah, all of these were wins. Even this one, it's the low of the day. I got in. I'm going to take 5 points of heat and then boom, right up, and you're in this trade a few seconds. How long are these trades? 1 minute, 30 seconds, 1 minute. So nice trades. Now I probably got in a little bit of trouble here. Number one, it was coming up to 10 o'clock. Don't like to trade at 10 o'clock. I don't think there was no news, no high impact news anyway. It was weird. It was at 10:15 today, and you could see I stopped trading at 10:15. I actually stopped trading here. So whatever this sequence of trades is, it looks like I cashed out at 10:02. So I'm averaging in 14, getting 11, getting at 6, getting at 93, getting at 93. And that was it. That's my business line. I'm going to let that ring. So how many contracts altogether we have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 micros I played, starting at 14, adding into 93. So a good 20-point drop there. And I played that. So let's see how that looked. There's the drop. It's actually won this trade here. Now, I'm seeing these longs. You're getting conflicting say, but the shorts are losing. The long lost. This one won. There's more shorts coming in. Again, low of the day, deviation level. That's where I start to come in. But we do have another spike down. Another low of the day, add in here. Another flash down, perfect add-ins. That was as low as it got. I got 2 contracts almost as low as the market went. Yeah. Wow. And again, lows of the day there. So I was willing to play this move. I mean, you're down now 150 points from when market opened. You're going to get some kind of retracements the majority of the time, especially when you get below. I don't know what it is about this deviation level 2 and 3. Anytime it dips in this here, and you can see it happened almost every time. It came in here and blasted up. Even if it's going to continue down, it's going to do this kind of dance in here, even on a down day like where it was down here. So there you go. As soon as it hits, rockets up, and there you go. I cashed out before this level. I knew, and sure enough, look at the Ludwig, how relevant, again, trading with levels. It hits the Ludwig level, and I think it eventually gets through, but it could have hit this and then crash right down. I'm taking my profit. I was actually 6 points ahead of this to play it really safe. I was in the profit, and that trade ultimately, cashed out. So the account was at 29. So another really $20, which with 13 accounts, was over $200 trade. And I don't think I took that much heat. It never really, because those contracts were added at 93 and it never went against it. It just ran right back up. So I was never down that much at all of heat. I don't know, could have been $100. I don't know, maybe. But micros, it's, I'll take it. Okay, so now after that trade, I said, let me hold up 10 o'clock. There's news at 15. I just took a break. This trade was not mine. The short. And I'm going to look on the chart for it. It's probably not there. A short at 26, almost 27. Let's see. Short. That's the business line. Let it ring. Yeah. This is a long here. 26.50. Why did it give me a short? I actually took a long. Entry. And won the trade. 42 to 40. Yeah, 5 points. So it was, again, a beautiful entry by me. Seeing this long, it was actually this signal. And I actually got a better entry than this signal. So, I'm very happy about how I just felt the turnaround there. And, pull back into the cloud and boom, 5 points. Again, to figure out what happened, who the hell knows? Again, the stuff we have to put up as traders. So it doesn't even have that long win here because I think it happened on my lead account. And the discrepancy could make sense because the lead account is ahead. Well, that business line is really blowing up today. And that could be the trade right there where the lead account got it, but the followers did not, and it took that little loss. So this could make up for why it's off that, 15 bucks or so with a little loss, a little win. It has this labeled as a loss where it is legit a win from 42 to 47. Now, if you look at it, it got into a short because that was my exit. Replicano put it in as a sell. And I think I was Johnny in the spot. And I closed out immediately for that just, commission loss or tick loss. So let me look at the chart for a second. Here, I did pretty good because, again, I was right in the direction. Now, I might have waited for this to happen. And and then Replicano, again, the move is here, flatten all, once, twice, you're out. And that's how I did it. Let's see. Back to the trades. Then, will these pull it? Okay, I think this is all part of the same trade here. Started at 50, 37. Yeah, almost $185 trade. And it was kind of weird. You can see the exit times are different. And I think that's because of customers blowing up the business line. Yeah, this is all right. So I was anticipating there was nothing above, like support and resistance, right? Nothing above. I think it's going here or here. Because, again, there's nothing in the way of it to not go. And I think it does go there. So I was right in my direction. All of the signals are pointing up. So I'm going in here, getting in early. I hit it in right away. I wanted to because that one hit, I was going to get the runner up to here. Of course, it peels back against me. Add again at 50. Add in again, 45, 43. Now it starts its descent up again. All these long signals are coming in, playing that. I got levels here just in case I got to really manage this trade. 10 micros, I think. Let's see how many we took all together. I don't think it was that many. It might be more than I think. So that trade starting here, I think. Yeah, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And it was 7 contracts. I mean, it's quite a bit. But you can see this is where I made the money with these. Almost $50 and $30. So it's $80 right there. But altogether, yeah, that was like an $80 trade. 50, started the trade at 50, ended at 135. And that's these 2 contracts made the money. These 2 washed that out, and then these made the money. And let's see. Yeah. So again, I love the ads. The ads are right where it flips. I really didn't take heat past here. So a weird thing happened. I had targets. There's 3 that I had. So I have 7 contracts. I had 4 targets at 59. It never hits. Now, luckily, I moved 3 to 56. Well, I can say luckily, but I would have made more money if I didn't move them. But then the market spins back down. It comes all, and I didn't add any in. I only got 4 contracts out. I felt like I was going to fluctuate back, but it took a while. And I'm in this trade now. After I got cashed out, I could have cashed everything out here and been happy. Ultimately, I think I made more. Okay, I add in again. So this came after me not, I don't know how I feel about this. I could have been all out right here and done with the trade. But instead now I might have had, I don't know how many contracts are left. I only might have had 2 left at that point because I added 1. It was 7 total. So, right. You know what? I'm going to say 6, 7. So 3 off here. 4, 5, 6. Yeah, there was 2 contracts I had left. I added 2 here. And again, another good add because it only went down to this level, 27. I didn't add in there. And now the rebound started. Short signal failed. I was like, all right, great. And I cashed out at 49. If the 3 came, so I came back a little further. If I would have cashed out at 56, I would have made more money there. And then I left 1 to 58. And that was, that contract went from 34 two in at 34 and cashed them out here. One at 50, 51, and one at 58. So that's where the money was made. So overall, managed it well. I usually cash everything out in one shot. And it was like, let me go for 59. Figuring if it's going to hit 56, 9 out of 10, it gets 59, right? It didn't happen. It did get it here. But look at that. It just broke 59. And that's why I like to take my profits at 59, because it spun back again. Then all of these longs were great. I was kind of done. All of these longs were beautiful. And now it does go. It does kind of keep going up here.
MNQ trade alert by signal 3.
Again, I wasn't trading this chart. I want to go back to the chart I was trading. And
MNQ by trade alert by signal 3.
Wait, that's not the chart I was trading. All right, I was trading this chart. And I was kind of closed out here. So I was adding in here. That was my final add in here. And then you can see the spike up and cashing out right around here. Now, these long signals, this is the chart I was trading. Beautiful longs. Just great. These are, Renko King's Platinum 4 signals, which I'm looking to automate.
trade alert by
These
signal
are
3.
Platinum 3, which I don't know if they can be automated. But I don't even know if I want them. The 4s seem a little bit better. And now, out of nowhere, it gives you shorts, and they really weren't good. I probably, after hitting this, I would look for shorts, but look at the conflicting signals here. You really don't want to trade, and I'm glad I was done. It was so conflicted. When you see this, you kind of got to stop, because it could shoot any way at any second. I don't even know which way it went. Thankfully, I was done. But just conflicting. This is why, you got auto trade on here, you're in big trouble. Almost every trade's a loser. Just say 1 and 2, 1 and 3, 1 and 4, 2 and 4. This one you probably won 3 and 4. 3 and 4, 4 and 4, 5 and 4. All right. Depending on your ATM. 6 and 4. And into these, I would never take a long into these levels, but the damn thing won amazingly. At this point, I would start looking for shorts if I was trading here. You're seeing all of these longs lose. If I was trading, the market way down. You're not at the highs of the day here, though. But I would still be looking for shorts. I wouldn't want to take these longs. Now I kind of wait for the short signals to come back in like this. And there's a level. It breaks the level. You know what? I might be dollar cost averaging in here. And it wouldn't even have to. You want it immediately. Now you're at VWAP. Another thing, I don't really want to go short into here. I don't want to take this short. If it breaks this, pulls back, then I'll go short. Let's see what happens. Definitely don't want to go long. And still not trading. Still, into VWAP, no. Here's some longs, nope. Now, this is kind of, once this goes, and you broke 800, now I like these. I would probably start DCA in here if I even had to. And you can see you're doing well. Let's see what happens. Yeah, the shorts are in command now. Yeah, longs can't get through. I wouldn't go long into a level. I would take the short. The short lost if you're just taking it with one contract. Yeah, you lost at the end of here, but then you want it back. But if you trade micros, you put your stop up here. You put your stop really here, and you add in at these levels. Boom, 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 and watch that. I just knew it was going to spike down at that point. Now, where is it going? Probably here. Once it gets here, I don't want to go short anymore. Even if it comes close, shorts are in question. And you can say, look how relevant. Now your longs come back in. Not crazy about longs when it's down like this, but they actually, again, if you're trading one contract, you lost this one, you won that one. That's why you kind of got to be at even money on these. You won that one. Oh, it's at the end of the day. So that's a recap. Last thing I'm going to do is look at these signals. I've been tracking these to try to figure out bar size, and ATM for the automation. Again, out of the gate, first 5 minutes, I think that's a no-no. After 5 minutes, if the market slows down, I'm okay with it. And you can see you get some beautiful. I mean, you're done. I mean, right here. Even if you're at 5 points. 5 you're at $200, 13 accounts. You're at $2,600 for the day. I don't know if this got 5 points. Close. Yeah. Again, I don't know what the ATM. I know the stop should be at the end of the bar. You're talking 7.5 points. But out of all these, you got 1, 2, 3 questionable. 3 wins. Even if I count that as a loss, 3 wins, 1 loss. You're done. Another winner. This is a 3 signal. That's a 4. Yeah, I mean, in 15 minutes, I think there was 1, 2, 3. I think 6 and 1 you are. I'm thinking about scrapping the first half hour altogether because after 10 and no trading at 10:05 officially would be my start time. And you can see you did not lose this trade. End of the candle. There you go. There's 1. And the question is, are you making more money at 7.5 and 7.5? You're making $150. Now you're $50 away from your goal. Again, this is a 3 signal. I don't know if we could do anything with this, but actually 1, another 3. So let's pass those. The 4s you can click on. There you go. So right here, 1, 2. Even if you're going for 100 each, you're done. The loss not good, but the win goes in. Conflicting signals there, but you got it back. Now these are 3s. Those are the 4s.
MNQ trade alert.
Yeah, these are losing. Look, 3 in a row lost. 1, 2, 3. That's why just turning this on, and again, butcher zone.
MNQ trade alert.
But again, if you're using that rule
NQ trade alert.
200 done, you were done here. You never had to trade that. So, the question is there a day that it won't make $200? That's still my question.
MNQ.
And you can see it's not perfect. It gets butchered in zones. We've seen it on the charts, but putting it on in the right spot, you're good. Now, these are all, oh no, those are 4s. Winners. That's a 3, that's a 3, that's a 4. So I give the edge. There's not as many 4 signals that they seem a little more reliable. So 1, 2, 3. 3 winners right there. Looks like this might have lost. 79. I mean, really close. Really, I don't know how to judge. But, look at this. Oof. Like if you turn it on here, what are you doing, man? You got to know when to activate it, not activate. Like, I don't even know. Right here, I don't even know which way the market's going to go. It can go here, it can go down. So probably, you would hopefully turn it off. I think, let me go back to the trade performance. Yeah, so that was our last trade. Oh, and then I took another one here. Did I take this short, actually? 67 to 61 at 54. It was a 20-second trade. Got to go to that 12-4 chart. And I should have been right at the end of the hour. Yeah, it looks like I did take a short. So, saw the signal. Another one popped up. I got it at 67. Playing it down to here. But I cashed out in 5 points. Again, didn't want to play around. I know I can get more than this, but I like getting in at 20 seconds, take the money and run. And you say it's $10, well, whatever. Let's see what it was. 11. It's really 13 accounts. So it's, $120, $130. And then right when I just came back in now, I saw a signal took it. I cashed out a little bit tighter because it was so close to 2 o'clock. And it was a good minute and a half trade. So I was in there a little too close for comfort there. But let's go look at the signals. It was at 156 to 158. Right here. New York time. And trading before 2 is never a good idea. So here's what happened, actually. I was expecting, again, there's nothing above this. I was expecting it up to here. And my intention was to add in at 50. I did enter at 50, and it was right. It never filled the order, so I left it there. And it shot so fast without it and went right to target. I wanted to stay below 60 because if you look, it hit 60 in reverse. So I didn't want to deal with that. So 59 and 25. If I would have got in here, now it's a 25, 20 plus 5, $25 trade or $250 trade. Would have been beautiful. But once I didn't get that, I was like, all right, I'm done. 2 o'clock's here. And it didn't really do much. It just kind of stood where it was. So I probably could have traded this and won. It didn't move at all, the market. I was right about the direction. All of these signals, again, even if these signals are with micros, why do I like micros better? I'm using this for direction. And is direction right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 signals. If you're taking these, you look at this. The direction was right. And that's more what I'm using them for. And I think my trading has improved using this as a guideline to confirm what I'm thinking, which I'm like, all right, there's nothing above. It's going here. Well, not only to go through there. Let's see where I wound up. Yeah, VWAP. Now you're at the whole number. It's probably going to be stuck right there. It went up. Still way down for the day. You're at a lug width. There's a good chance it could do this and just go down 100 points. So who the hell knows? Anyway, recap. I'm still using Replicano, but I'm probably going to buy the other one later today. And keep saying that, but I got a busy day tomorrow, so I'm probably not even trading. Let me just see. ES. Oh, ES is bouncing back. MNQ could keep going up. YM down 160. So who the hell knows? It's a down day. So bye, everybody.